just felt like no matter how much they did, it was never enough. And now in this new job, that doesn't exist. It's different. It's more. It's better. You know, it's kind of like they don't have the same problems in a way. They don't have the same management team asking for the same questions. They don't have the same similar things, you know. And that's because those lessons have been completed, you know. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another reading. I'm feeling quite strong energies, which is why I wanted to film a reading on this at this point. Some of you may need guidance, which is probably why I got the nudge to film. And I'm so excited because I've finally been quiet enough in my body to be able to dedicate time to really listen to myself a lot more. And that's why I just felt it. I felt the nudge. Okay, lots of messages already. Yep, I knew it. I knew something was coming up. So the Tower, big changes. Someone is going to go through a big change. Nothing to worry about, nothing scary, nothing like that. Just a big change. A change, it's not necessarily going to be a sudden change. You would have had inkling of it like ages ago, but now might be a good time for it. Either for you to step into it, or most likely universe is going to take care of things. So you don't need to worry. There will be changes. Again, my channel is never ever about any fear mongering. Like, no, I would never do that. It's for guidance, and a tower is a good thing. And it's often indicating certain changes. Doesn't necessarily have to be changes in terms of like physically. It may actually be your internal, internally. So I'll give you an example in my case. So for me, the Tower is really very resonant at the moment, and that's probably why I had sudden urge to film this. It's because of I'm letting go of quite a big belief system, and in the process of letting go of that belief system, which actually has to do with funnily enough, is to do with how I feel about other people watching my content, all the eyes on me. I have a fear of that. I literally have a fear of like being seen. It's your fear of being seen that is going to be tested at a new level than ever before. You're going to be seen by a lot of different eyes, big eyes. You know, has that ever happened to you? Have you ever been in such a way where you're seen at a higher level? Maybe that's like you know, when you were younger, maybe you performed a state level competition or something like that, and you were in the news or something like that. You know, it's giving that kind of vibe. You're like stepping out more so into the limelight to be able to perceive, and that is scary. For me, that's my fear. Okay, I'm sharing it with you, but it is definitely my fear. I put myself on YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, and all of these platforms because I feel that it's my purpose to convey the messages that I need to convey and who it's going to help. That's why I do it. But internally, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of what people are thinking and, like, you know, how I'm being judged. But I do it anyways. And I will still carry on doing it anyways, because I know it's tied to a bigger purpose, and I know that it's something that feels right in my body, so I'm not going to stop. That's what you might be going through as well. This change may be something like this, you know, where you have held yourself back for the longest time. Maybe it's to do with vulnerability. Maybe it's like you're finally being vulnerable in person. Maybe you're finally being vulnerable with the right people. Maybe you're finally attracting the right people. Relationships, jobs, friendships, you know, you're finally attracting that. Stick with it. Whatever this full moon is leading you towards, it's worth sticking with it. Don't give up yet, because it's leading to something quite big, and it might be really to do with something you have been asking for, really linked with that. Magician, but reversed. I need more information on that. Magician is usually creative flow, creating the new. You're building the new. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Like something is blocking your creativity. Something like feels like, oh, you can't fully step into your full version. What is blocking it? Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a very nice card. Ace of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay. You feel like stepping into your full power may mean a lot of these people, like Seven of Wands, are going to break your peace. What do I mean by that? Say, breaking your peace might mean, say for example, in my case, you know, putting myself out there is part of the reason is that, like, internet trolls or things like that, you know? And it's that, things that may destroy your peace. Maybe you're finally being seen by like a lot of different people. You're worried about your peace being taken away, when it's not necessarily the case, you know? It feels that way. This is the fear acting, you know, the fear of really being seen. This is where our ego is going to try and sabotage us before we actually get to that point. Well, it's actually trying to protect us, not really sabotage us, but that's what it's doing before we can get to the next level in our growth, or just the next level of things that we want. So it feels like it's sabotage in a way, but it's trying to protect us. But what you can say in this instance is to yourself, to your ego, thank you for protecting me. Thank you for everything. But now I'm ready to step into the new level. I'm ready to claim that. I really ask you to claim it. Whatever you're asking for next, if there are changes coming in your life, maybe the big changes, the tower moment, may actually mean that you're going to be separating from the people that you are surrounded by. You're going to be surrounded by new people. New people are coming into your life, which is exciting. You want that. That's a good thing. New, better people coming into your life is a good thing. You know, you're going to... Okay, a couple of more cards. We got the Empress, Queen of Wands, but reversed, the Devil, Four of Wands. Funny, the Devil card came, and I think this song is called like Devil Eyes or something like that. So this card, the Empress first, let's go with that. Really the embodiment of all the queens. It's time to step into your... this is the same, I think, as the last reading, right? I think we had the Empress card. Yeah, embody this feeling of immensely relaxed, trusting, surrendering version of yourself. You might be feeling the squeeze. It is a time for squeeze, because it is the tower moment is here, you know. Changes are here. They are happening. I can barely catch my breath. Changes are here. So the Empress is here to indicate, step into that version of you. There's not really much for you to worry about. This evolution of yourself is happening. You are transforming, and all you can do is really just surrender. Yeah, really just surrender. Queen of Wands reversed. To me, this indicates Queen of Wands is like this passionate energy. Like you're really like, normally when it's upright, what it means is you're this passionate, full of energy. You're so excited about your project or something like that. But we did get the Devil card. So there's something that is, again, blocking it. So it has to do with, this card is to do with addictions, maybe certain old patterns that are blocking it. You being in your immensely joyful, powerful energy. So what is blocking that? Have a think about what is blocking that. There's either a pattern, maybe it's a pattern to do with, say for example, an offer comes your way and you immediately in your mind think, oh my god, what is the catch? What is the bad thing that's going to happen? You know, what's the where's the shoe going to drop? A couple of people that I know, you know, who recently got a new job, and I was asking them like how their new job is going, you know, what is happening, and they were saying how actually it's so good so far. It's really, really good. And previously, in their previous job, it just felt like no matter how much they did, it was never enough. And now in this new job, that doesn't exist. It's different. It's more. It's better. You know, it's kind of like they don't have the same problems in a way. They don't have the same management team asking for the same questions. They don't have the same similar things, you know. And that's because those lessons have been completed, you know. It's time to move on to the next thing. They've claimed their power, they have claimed what they want next, and they've stuck into it, you know. And that's the reward that you get for sticking into what you truly believe you are worthy of. Like, the next level is possible. It is possible. Just today and yesterday, actually, I was just thinking about my time in Berlin and how in the past few months, when I just moved back to the UK, I really didn't think about it like that much because I was so busy, and I was pretty much just like, I just need to, like, you know, move on with the next thing. And last couple of days, it's really been on my mind with like Berlin and like how I lived this chapter. And I feel such immense gratitude for that chapter. If it wasn't for me being in Berlin, stepping out to live in a different country, taking that leap of faith, I would have never found my passion. I would have never, if I hadn't taken that step, hadn't stepped out of the comfort zone, stepped away from the familiar, I would have never explored a side of me that I didn't even know existed. A side of me that is bold, super confident, you know, is not afraid to take steps that normally a lot of people would think twice about. It's really taken one step towards what I want, and it's been a domino effect. So maybe that's a message that is coming across for you. Like, you may be having an inkling of like an opportunity coming your way and something you want to take step towards, like next step towards, but it's scary. It's really scary because you can't see the path. This time the path is going to unfold by itself as soon as you take the first step. That's why the changes are here. Sometimes when we don't want to take the steps, universe does that for us, you know. That could look something like maybe the company that you work for goes through redundancies, maybe a relationship, one person just gets a job in another place, you know. It's like something like that. So that can happen. I'm not saying like, you know, it's end all. I gave you already the example right at the beginning that maybe it's just the inner world, you know. For you it might just be the inner world, and then the circumstances like accordingly will show up and manifest into your 3D life. But for now, that's what it is. Going back to my point, so the next card after the addiction card, so there's some sort of like addictive pattern that may be highlighted on this full moon to finally be cleared, to finally be addressed and cleared away. There's a reason why it's coming up right now. I'm trying to figure out what that is for me. Maybe tomorrow it will come. I need to meditate and sit on it and journal about it, and perhaps that's something that may help you as well. If you already know what it may be, what pattern is being reflected, then this is a great time to really part ways with it. Really part ways with it. It's very likely that's the part that is blocking you progressing forward into your next stage of what you want. Four of Wands. Yeah, this is a card of... Okay, Four of Wands is normal deck. Normal, I mean, Rider-Waite Tarot or some of the other tarot decks is very obvious, but I think in this deck it's very different. In other decks it's like more about like family celebrations, perhaps like marriage, events, festivals, gatherings. This is not the case here. Four of Wands, almost like looking at your future and visualizing your future with such immense trust. Such immense trust is what I get here. Yeah. Like I see on the eyes are covered with these kind of like softer looking like flowers. This artist is very like with her paintings, you can say, with her like artwork in this tarot deck, she's very like visceral and very like, it's very out there. So if there's anything that indicates a certain softness, then I would say that this is it. Looking at your future with softer eyes. Softer eyes is what you're being asked to do. Looking at your future through a trust level. Looking at your future through this immense like not necessarily rose-colored glasses, but just feeling like, yeah, it's kind of, it's possible. Now you're kind of seeing like, this might actually be possible for me. It's that level. And that's what you're getting. Okay. I'm gonna stop with this deck. Let's move on to this deck. So last couple of cards. What do we have here? Okay, that's way too many cards that flipped out. We got 3. Stargazer. This comes up like 1,000 times in almost all the readings. I mean, the literal message is there, which is set your sights higher, as you can see here. But for some of you, this is check your astrology chart. Check your like birth chart. Check to the depth of like your understanding. Check what it may be telling you. Yeah, someone needs to check their astrology chart or birth chart. There may be messages lying for you there. Bask in the joy and light. Summer. So I don't think this is necessarily to do with the summer season as per se, but it is to do with what is the memory that you have of this summer. Maybe certain clue lies there. This may be a journaling prompt. Something from the summer that you can remember is holding a certain clue into your next level, or like next, like it's a memory. It's like a memory from the summer that is gonna reveal something for you. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. Yeah, this is indicating full moon tomorrow. This is literally the stepping out of the old version of you. Like I said, if you were afraid of being seen, are afraid of being seen, that's going to be lifted off. This is new energy. This is very much new energy for you. Spring, see your seeds grow. We're getting very seasonal things. Okay, one message that I get is, in next spring, something significant may be coming for you. You're planting certain seeds now as well. Or maybe you maybe you planted certain seeds in the summer. You started a project or something like that, or started something, the fruits of which you might see in springtime. So this is long-term planning, something that you started, long-term planning, and the results of it will come during springtime. Okay, I feel done. Yeah, I feel done. I hope that was a useful reading for you. It gave you certain messages, what to do next, or at least to feel some level of just security or guidance, you know, just feeling like you have some sort of guidance into your next steps. Yeah, because sometimes we just really need those things. And yeah, and it can be hard. It can really be hard sometimes to navigate things. So I hope this has provided you with some sort of some level of just help and guidance. If you feel called to go deeper into it, do reach out on my Instagram. Just send me a direct message on there, and I will definitely reply to you. I love connecting with people and seeing where their journeys are going and how it's unfolding. It's really like fun for me. I really love seeing how people's journeys are unfolding, and I'm excited to see yours too. Do reach out to me, and you can check out my daily updates and stuff on there. So do give me a follow there. And I'll see you in the next one.